She was refined, educated, and well spoken. I really enjoyed reading to her as I sat beside her bed. She was very smart and quick with numbers. We played classical music as she called it, but I called it elevator music. She had many friends who called her family and loved her the same. She never married and never had any children of her own. She liked nice things and traveled the world. I could tell there was nothing lacking in her life as far as things were concerned. Her love for animals was very obvious, and anytime someone would bring their pet around, she would light up with a smile. She was very particular and had no problem voicing her opinion. One day she returned from a doctor's appointment, and it was said that she lost her sight on the ride home. I never understood what happened because I was not there. But she never gave up on life. I'm not sure if it bothered her or not, but she would never let on to it if it did. As a matter of fact, we never even discussed it. Our routine never changed. I would just announce my movements to her, which means, for example, because she could not see, if I was feeding her, I would say, "Here's the spoon." I would tell her what's for dinner and describe her clothing to her while helping her get dressed. I realized as a caregiver, it was her right to choose what to wear, what to eat, and if she wanted her medicine. I was accountable and consistent in documenting for the next caregiver to know what was going on. She asked me one day to turn off her music, and I could tell she wanted to talk. She made sure we were the only ones in the room. She paused a moment, and I waited because I wasn't sure what was next. I heard softly from her, "They tell me I'm black." Now, um, hmm, I'm a kind of a no nonsense kind of girl, and I don't beat around the bush. So I said to her, "Who told you that?" Now remember, before the loss of her sight, she was fully aware of what I looked like and what she looked like. All of a sudden, she was silent. I wasn't sure where our conversation was going, so I decided to just kind of steer it, take it further to see where what the conversation was about. I said, "I'm not sure who told you that you were black. Some things you can put on and some things you can put in. But being black is not an option. You are born with it." However, what was amazing to me was out of all the things she had and financially able to acquire, this wasn't one of the things, something you could buy. Wow. What a lesson to be learned in that moment. Within every person, there is a desire to have beyond their reach. No matter how deep the desire is, if they had the chance, would they? What also was amazing to me was the fact that she trusted me to have this conversation with her, that this was her thought. I don't know if it was a concern. I don't know if it was something that she had been battling with or where it originally came from. But the fact that she trusted me enough to have this conversation and trusted me enough to respond to her thoughts. In caregiving, when giving care, when serving, when assisting someone, that trust factor, if it's missing, it is it is something that should be present if you're caring for someone, if you're helping someone, that they can trust you enough to say some things that they may not say to anyone else. And not only be able to trust enough to say it, but trust you enough to respond in a way that may assist them or help them in their thoughts or their concerns. Trust is important in caregiving. Let's go into our adoration prayer. In the beginning, God, you created heaven and earth. You are the creator of all things. Your spirit moved upon the face of the waters. You called it, and it was so. You said it, and it appeared. The earth brought forth upon your command, and you saw that it was good. Thank you, Lord, for creating male and female. You created them in your likeness, in your own image, and gave them dominion. Lord, you blessed the seventh day of rest and sanctified it. Lord, you gave every herb bearing seed for meat. Lord, you sent a mist from the earth to water the ground. You are a God of creation, and no good thing will you withhold. You set your bow in the cloud for a token of your covenant. Bless, I will bless your name forever. You are the one that gave strength. You are the one that gives peace. You are the one that gives joy. You are the one that gives morning, noon, day, and night. God, you are the one that created us in your image. And we are just saying thank you for your love. Thank you for teaching us how to trust. Thank you for teaching us how to care for each other. Thank you, Lord. Thank you for tuning in to another episode of Whispers of Care. I hope you found inspiration and insight into the world of caregiving. Remember, whether you're offering care or receiving it, your role is valuable. If you enjoyed today's episode and want to stay updated on future discussions, be sure to subscribe to Whispers of Care on your favorite podcast platform. Join me every Monday at 10 a.m. as we delve deeper into the stories and experiences that define the essence of caregiving together. We can make a meaningful difference in the lives of those we care for and in our own. Until next time, take care and keep spreading kindness. Subscribe now and be part of our caregiving community.